Thanks for downloading a 3CR podcast. 3CR is an independent community radio station based in Melbourne, Australia. We need your financial support to keep going. Go to www.3cr.org.au for more information and to donate online. Now stay tuned for your 3CR podcast.
We're putting up new buildings, we're knocking down the old. We're working in the summer heat and in the winter cold. And the labour power we sell, me boys, for a hard-earned weekly pay produces mighty profits for the greedy MBA. And whether we were born here or born in Italy, in Greece, in Spain or Ireland, in England or Fiji, we all of us are workers, united we must stand, until the wealthy bludgers have been driven from our land. We faced deregistration, it backfired in the face. We're not fooled by arbitration, we won't stay in our place. We hit the bosses hard and fast to win and keep our gains, and break a couple of concrete pours to back our log of claims. So keep your powder dry and hold your head up high. It's class to class and face to face, our limit is the sky. We've got a fighting history and we never will be cowed. Our builders' labour is a name to make a man feel proud.
Good morning from the Concrete Gang, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, 8:55 on your AM dial, 3CR Community Radio, every Sunday morning, longest-running radio show in the world, as I know of.
Award-winning,
and it's just getting better and better because the griller's not here and...
couldn't get any worse.
So when you hit rock bottom, there's only one way up, and that's right. Up. So
just keep chasing your losses.
I do want to start off with a very happy Easter to all our listeners because today is obviously Easter.
Easter Sunday, yep.
Been hooking into our chocky eggs this morning. So
the weather's good.
Joining us today is we have got the Golden Sparrow
and Giuseppe.
After a 25-year hiatus. How you going, Giuseppe? It's
Dusted
been a while.
Him off and he's back.
25 years.
Morning, boys. Thanks for having me.
It'd be like you never left, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's probably got a bit more professional, as you can tell. So, obviously, it's been a massive week in the construction industry. A couple of shout-outs already straight off. We had, obviously, Greek independence during the week, so the boys are still walking around smashing plates and drinking ooze, I think. So,
Licking their wounds.
I think Greek Easter lines up this Easter too, doesn't it?
Does it? They'll just keep going.
Or is it the week after? So, shout out to the Greek boys. Obviously, we had a Pacific Islander night, which was...
Yeah. You made it there, didn't you?
I made it there. I tell you what, there were some big humans there. There were some big humans.
Was there enough food to feed them all?
Mate, the food was awesome. Yeah. Like, full pig.
I saw the pig, they're prepping it. Looked amazing.
Mate, it was unreal. The boys did awesome. You know, there's probably a couple of hundred there. You know what I mean?
Good turnout.
Unreal. They had, the Mary Prince of Parramatta got up and did the haka. Led the haka. Get everyone fired up. We had the Cook Islander boys. They had, dancers and singers and all that. I'll tell you what, their music's pretty hectic. It was awesome.
The guava? Did you have the guava? What did you say?
The carver.
Did you have some of that?
I had some of that. I thought I had a stroke there. I didn't realise the face goes numb. I thought, what's going on here?
Started dribbling,
going, what's going on? But obviously, mate, it had that. They actually got it imported from, I don't know how they did it, got imported from Samoa, my understanding. So
Samoa's own.
Them boys can get anything in the country if you ever need it. And obviously the Ussas were they got up and did their dance and all that as well. So shout out to all the Pacific Islander ladies and men that made it to the night. You know, it's about trying to get all the Pacific Islanders together and all that. So it was an awesome night. And
get everyone together. Everyone had a good time.
Yeah, so what's been happening in your world, my friend?
What has been going on?
You're supposed to have your phone turned on with your notes out.
Yeah, no, it's been going. Actually, we shit can the builders all the time. Hutchie's actually, they found some asbestos on the job, and you wouldn't believe it. They've done everything right. They've shut the job down, cordoned it off. They couldn't get anyone out there to do it for a couple of days, so they just made sure no one was on site until they could get the appropriate people out there to do it. So a bit of a shout out to Hutchie's. Bernie doing the right thing for a change,
We don't always shit can you, do we, Bernie?
No, that's right. I don't think it's Bernie's job, actually. It's Dan Casey's.
Yeah, sorry, Bernie, you're still on that list.
You're still on the shit list, Bernie.
But Dan's not.
So they're doing the right thing, and it's good to see, Obviously, there's a steward on site and everything. Everyone's happy.
So what'd you get? Obviously, what else we got?
Well, the training unit, they're looking at buying some new land, I believe.
Yeah, the training unit, they're looking at... I was down there, actually, I was down there on Wednesday, and it was packed. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's flying out. We're doing more courses. So, obviously, we are looking at purchasing more land at the moment to open up I think it's more of a... targeted at civil, at dirt diggers and all that, and I think we'll be running... I was talking to Steve down there yesterday. We'll be running some scaffold courses and all that. Give us more opportunity, more room, because obviously, we're going because of the amount of courses we're doing.
The growth of the joint, it's just outgrowing it, which is a good thing to have, isn't it? Good problem.
Yep. So we got Giovanni on here. So Giovanni
Giuseppe
has the lucky position of being the shop steward at our new wellness centre. So how's it all going?
Yeah, no, it's going good, boys. It's going to be a fantastic space. It's only 7 metres wide, so it's definitely challenging. There's no storage space whatsoever, but all the steel work has basically been done, and we're starting to do the bond deck for level 1. Hopefully we'll be able to pour that next week. Yeah, it's going to be a wonderful space. It's going to have a state-of-the-art gymnasium, a rehabilitation centre for workers that are returning to work. There'll also be a women's and Indigenous space. It'll have cross-laminated timber on the top section of the building. There'll be a number of training and event spaces. I think some of the non-high-risk training might come over from Sabre Drive.
Like the stewards courses. Which would be good doing them in the office.
It's a pretty interesting build because, obviously, there's a lot of structural steel in it. The whole it's sort of built like, I'd say, like the Americans, they sort of normally put the structural steel up and then put the bond deck down.
Exactly.
Where we normally build the steel and then put the concrete around it. So it's a different sort of a build, and you'd have to be. It'll be challenging because it's tight for space.
Well, not mentioning everyone walking past. Please.
I didn't realise the CFMEU had so many experts.
Yeah, that's right.
Just ask us. There'll be plenty of them.
Everyone would have an opinion.
You'd have some colourful. You'd have some characters on the job already, wouldn't you?
Obviously.
Yeah, no, it's grouse.
Very challenging because of the size of it, isn't it?
It's just mental because we can't store anything, and we're getting hammered by the council. But we're just making it work. Everybody needs to work together. It's basically only one trade at a time because we have no space whatsoever.
Yeah. So coordinating that and the deliveries would be...
Yeah.
Question without notice, right? Obviously, we've got a branch meeting this week. Yeah. The last branch meeting got cancelled due to the water main getting tapped.
Did that have anything to do with next door?
Was that anything to do with you?
No, that had nothing to do with me, but I did get some phone calls saying, "What have you done now?"
No, the office had to go home, didn't they?
You've evacuated the office.
No, I'm not copping that one.
So, obviously, we're at branch meeting this week. We'll give a report about what was said at the branch meeting next week, but... the last one was cancelled because of the water main. So I know the exec wanted us to mention that. Other than that, mate, we
had a smoking ceremony down at Frankston.
Smoking ceremony
on Thursday. Yeah, great turnouts. Everyone had a feed. It was a good, really good setup. Seabus, leave. What's Incolink called again now? Leave Plus.
No, Incolink.
Leave Co-Invest. Yeah, changed their name. Had Leave everyone Plus down there. They all had their spiel, and everyone got down there. Had a good day. Lendlease put on a spread for everyone, so it was a really good turnout. it's a long time coming, this smoking ceremony. I think we wanted to wait till the job was, had a few. It's got about 400 people on it now, so it was good.
Yeah, because we try and do these smoking ceremonies when there's the maximum impact, when you've got the most people on the job, you know what I mean?
You do it at the start of the job, there can be only 10 people on the job. It doesn't really have the effect that it needs to have. So.
It's a part of our EBA that makes sure we have a smoking ceremony on the job. I know our new building, the boys had the smoking ceremony down there.
We've got a few in our buildings, haven't we?
Yeah, so, which is good. I think we're the first union that ever have smoking ceremonies written into their agreement, and all that. So, we always lead the way. So it was good, especially that job. That's a massive job. What's the value of that job?
1.4 billion.
Lazy 1.4 billion.
Billion, yeah.
So obviously you were down in Tasmania, and are you the reason Labor lost the election, or
I don't think so.
Is that on you and Corey?
I like to think not.
How'd it go down
that has
there,
been
mate?
a Liberal state forever, hasn't it? I think that's our last state that's a Liberal state, isn't it?
It is, ever since you went down there.
Yeah.
So obviously, it's a hung parliament, really, isn't it? Like Liberals are a minority government. It's a weird system down there, isn't it? Like,
it was actually there was a few Labor candidates going up against each other.
Yeah, because there's there's 4 or 5 seats in there, and then there'd be say 10 people running. It's the best of 3.
Yeah,
if you win it, the highest get it.
It's a strange setup. I don't really quite understand it, but
beautiful place though.
It is Tassie.
Beautiful
place. Obviously, the stadium's a big pawn for both parties, but
I think Hutchie's just won a big job down there as well. I think
Hutchie's are working down at that the Mona,
Mona?
Yeah, that museum down there. They got a job there. There's a heap of work going on. Massive bridges, a lot of infrastructure work going on there.
Big precast yard as well.
Big precast yard. It's good.
I think, Hutchie, did they just win a convention centre or something?
I think they may have.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of work coming up over in Tassie too. So
that Mona's a pretty good job. I remember I went down there once and we had a blue on that Mona, using the builder, and we sent the job home. And, in Melbourne, normally the builder, after you send the job home, blows up at you and carries on a bit. Yeah. The boss there offered us in for tea and coffee.
Yeah, there you go.
I was like, this doesn't happen.
This doesn't happen.
Mate, rolled out his missus's homemade scones. I was like, this doesn't normally happen. I felt quite bad after I gave him a gobful 20 minutes before him, but you move on, don't you?
Yeah.
So
Tassie's a good place. Good food. Couldn't get the election over the line, but that's the way it is.
What'd you do, mate? Did you do anything?
Yeah, we'll fight out over there.
Hopefully they get their new stadium. There's a bit of convention about the new stadium.
And but I don't know if they don't get the stadium, it's not like they're going to get the funding for hospitals, because the AFL are chucking in a fair chunk of the money anyway. You know?
Exactly.
So just get the stadium, then everything will come with it around it, I reckon.
Yeah, and obviously, I think it's about the size or the value of the stadium, and all, I don't know. It's just
the infrastructure. Or if they want the AFL side, they need the stadium too.
You understand from the people, they want hospitals, they want all that. We want more hospitals built and all that, but, maybe they should have blamed the Liberal government that's been in there for years.
Yeah, that's
for
right.
not spending money on health, you know what I mean? So, but it'd be good.
But you'd think if the stadium comes, everything else will slowly come with it around it, More restaurants, more public transport, because the public transport's pretty lacklustre in Tassie. There's a couple of buses running around. That's about it.
How good's Hobart? It's a beautiful place. I'll tell you, shout out to Richie and that. They do a great.
Yeah, they're doing a grouse job over there.
Membership. I think our membership's at record highs down there. Especially, we've got that bridge. It's McConnell Dow, isn't it?
Yeah,
CFMEU Bridge. So they've done really good in that branch. So, all right. What's going on with Matthew Guy? Then we might cut to a track.
I heard rumours he's going around these civil jobs, like
I heard he got caught sneaking in without a rail ticket,
taking photos. Like, I don't know what he's trying to achieve. What's he trying to achieve there?
He got caught by
a couple of shop stewards.
Sneaking on a rail job.
Mobster with a lobster. Lobster with a lobster.
To film a little ad, but he didn't have any rail tickets, so he had to leave. Him and his crew had to leave because they didn't have any rail tickets to be on the job to film their little ad. So. Yeah. Well, naughty. Mate, maybe if he signed up, and, he wouldn't be worthy to get one.
We wouldn't take him.
He wouldn't take him.
No,
he wouldn't want him. Wouldn't want him.
So we might cut to a track. We've got a Pacific Islander song.
Au sararawa koyau. Au sararawa koyau. Masa esa e masese. Masese, masese, masese. Oi masa esa e masese. Masese, masese, masese. Oi oi masa esa e masese. Yangona, yangona, yangona. Yanga ona, yangona. Tabaco, tabaco, tabaco. Tabaca, oh tabaco. Au sararawa, rarawa koyau. Ranawa koyau, ranawa koyau. Asararawa, rarau. Ranawa kalema koyau. Iu masese waragu. Kapena, kapena, kapena. Kapaena, kapena. Kapena, kapena, kapena. Kapaena, kapena. Au sararawa, rarawa koyau. Ranawa koyau. Rarawa koyau, asangarawa, rarau. Rarawa kalema koyau. Iu masese waraku. Masese, 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 masese. Yo oi masa esa e masese. Yangona, 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 gona, gona. Yanga ona, yangona. Tabaco, tabaco, tabaco. Tabaca, oh tabaco. Au sararawa, rarawa koyau. Yangona, yangona, yangona. Au sararawa, rarawa koyau. Hey, who follow that? Au sararawa, rarawa koyau. Mama masa esa e masese. Masese, 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 masese. Oi oi masa esa e masese. Yangona, yangona, yangona. Yanga ona, yangona. Tabaco, tabaco, tabaco. Tabaca, oh tabaco. Au sararawa, rarawa koyau. Ranawa koyau, ranawa koyau. Asararawa, rarau. Ranawa kalema koyau. Iu masele waragu. Au sararawa, rarawa koyau. Rarawa koyau, rarawa koyau. Asararawa, rarau. Ranawa kalema koyau. Iu masele waragu.
Now, what a great song. You know, you can get that at all good record shops. So, but I'll tell you what, it was a great day, and a shout out to all the Polynesian brothers and sisters. It was a good roll up.
And the Black Panther for organising it.
The Black Panther, he did a great job, and all them lads, they all did a good job. The Maori Prince, you know, from Parramatta.
Parramatta.
So
His hugger was good, or what?
his haka was all right. I'll tell you what, it's improved since the rally. I reckon he's lifted.
It was a bit cold when we did the rally, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I think he was a bit put on the spot. But he is the Maori Prince of Parramatta, and he'll lead the boys through any inch, you know.
He will.
So
Shout out to Rangi.
shout out. Obviously, it's a long weekend, so hopefully everyone's enjoying and having a safe weekend.
Is it double demerit points? You got to be careful of that. Don't they're still doing that?
Oh, I tell you what, I thought I lost my license last week. I downloaded the app, and it comes up in red. You got one. I thought, God, no.
You've only lost one.
I've only lost one. I was like, shit, a brick. I thought I was done. But so be aware of that. Obviously, we're moving into with. I hope I say this right. MUWU, the union. Yeah. So the MUWU union, they're actually now fully merging in with us. So now the CFMEU, we're moving into councils and local government and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, if you're an outdoor, if you've got mates that are outdoor staff, call the office. You know, come and belong with us. You know, we're in there to make a difference. You know, we're going to go in the same attitude as what we represent construction with.
Already put two organisers. They've got two organisers that come over from that sector. So
we've already got a few members come with MUWU that are now members of our union. So, you know, we're in there, and you know, it's time to change. We've got, you know, like Johnny says, the secretary. A lot of people, you know, they talk a lot of shit and how they don't like the union and the CFMEU, but I tell you what, you get people, everyone, you do a day on the counter at our office, you get people ringing up from everywhere, just want proper representation.
Everybody wants to join us.
That's
Everyone
it.
does.
Pays to belong, and obviously it is change of terms, so get in there, make sure your tickets are change.
Which is another thing, a reminder, if you're away over the break, you've got to be financial for the insurance purposes.
Yeah, obviously the travel insurance, so if you are, make sure you get your tickets sorted out. You know, that travel insurance is going from strength to strength. Mm-hmm. So obviously, you know, hopefully you enjoyed your Easter. And how did your kids go with the chocky eggs, mate?
Yeah, they didn't have too many. Got them a few presents, and they get enough eggs from everyone else, you know. Otherwise, they just smash them all. Actually, I've got a thing from old Sweet Gums.
Sweet Gums.
McConnell Dale up to their old tricks using excavators as cranes again. So.
Wow. No, you can't do that.
No, can't do that. So keep on. Just everyone keep an eye out for that. All the stewards out there.
Yeah,
we're not using excavators as cranes.
And another issue raised during the week, and we did mention last week or the week before how we're having a campaign on ABN in the steel fixing sector, formwork stripping, you know, all that campaign. That part of that now, that campaign we're moving that campaign into going through the yards, because we found a few companies out there they've got EBAs with us, but they're putting their blokes in the yard on ABN or making them set up.
Concreters are starting to do it too. You know, when they haven't got a pour on, they sit them at home and
one of them's made them set up a PYG company themselves and putting them on salary to get around their industrial obligations, so they can pay them bugger all. You know, that's our job. So we're having a bit of a campaign on that yard space, like I said. So if you are working in them yards and you're not getting paid right, then obviously get onto the office and go from there.
Yep, don't be shy, give them a buzz so we can. A lot of the things, if we don't know what's going on, we can't fix it either.
Yeah, exactly. So what's going on in your world, my friend?
What have we got? I've got a few jobs coming. I've got an Amazon factory just started. That's 140 million. There's a few more towers that are proposed to come up.
Yeah. You got any?
I think Pace are about to start a job, which might be interesting.
Warm summer nights in Harlem. That one.
That's right. That's right.
Obviously, there's, you know, and just on the EBA, we are getting closer, I believe. You know,
very close, apparently.
You know, like I said last time, we're setting up the office, we're getting all that. I think the negotiations, talking to the exec, are getting right at the pointy end. I think there's, like I said, I think the training levy was the last major sticking point, and there's a few other things, but we are getting close. And obviously, you know, once we get there, it'll have to get endorsed by the membership.
The mass meeting.
Mass meeting, like the secretary said. So, you know, when that happens, all come along, because, you know, we are one of the only unions to do that. Yeah. So I think the plumbers did theirs, and, you know, we wanted to get more than the plumbers for sure.
Do we ever? And we also had a member pass away.
A long-term member, Pete Smith, passed away during the week. I had the pleasure of working with Pete on a couple of jobs, and he was a gentleman of the old school, and just sincerest condolences to Pete's family, and they'll obviously be doing it tough, but Pete was a fantastic guy that would help anyone, and our thoughts and prayers are with the family. R.I.P. Pete.
Yep. Yeah. Condolences to Pete and his family. And the other thing too, if you do find out if a member does pass away, just let the office know, because sometimes a member will pass away, and if we don't know about it, we can't.
Yeah, I can't get to the funeral.
Can't get the funeral, and can't send our condolences to the families. The other thing.
2 dogmen too for the mobiles again. Just make sure that's they're starting to send out. They're getting creative. They say they get a dogman off jobs, which they're not. They're a chippy, then they're a dogman, then they're everything. It sort of gets a bit messy. So 2 dogmen and a crane driver for every mobile.
Yep. Obviously, we had the scaffold meeting this week as well, so there was a big roll up there. So that was awesome.
How'd that go?
I think it went all right by the sound of it. I think it got a little bit heated at times, but that's democracy at its best.
That's why we have the meetings.
That's it, and and a lot of work's going into setting that scaffold industry. I know Camo, Ralph,
Drew's all over it now.
Joe, so they've all Donga, they've all been involved. So,
and
what's that? Oh yeah, we better scallywags.
Oh, scallywags!
I can't believe you forgot about that.
That was on your notes, wasn't it?
Well, I pushed the button and deleted my notes about 10 minutes ago. So I'm winging it here.
McConnell Dow. Using excavators as cranes. Oh, old mate.
Matthew Guy, please.
Matthew Guy.
Every day of the week. What else? Obviously, the ABN and getting used. One company's been caught out, and we'll expose them next week. It's pretty, like I said, they're trying to get around their obligations by making blokes set up companies so they can not pay
their own company
EBA rates. All they want is the same rates and conditions. So that, the Liberal government for talking about Tasmania like it was a win, when even the Labor government talking about it, they got less votes than they did last time. So I don't know who can claim that as a win.
They got one state at the moment.
Yeah, that's it.
And it happens to be Tassie.
I tell you, who's the grub? Who's that bloke who used to be the industrial relations minister from Tassie with a bald head? Oh, what's his name? Weird voice. Oh, he's got grub. He'd be grub of the week. He'd be honestly grub of the week. All right. Any other scallywags?
The Tasmanian footy jumper?
Yeah.
How bad is that?
Yeah. I like the logo, though.
Green. I don't know about green.
Yeah.
Well, a few greenies down there in Tassie, mate.
Yeah, what are the greens?
We've got
They've been playing up lately, haven't they, the greens?
String beans down there. Bloody, he'll be tied to a bulldozer out front of that stadium. He won't be copping that. Could be some native little quarrel there. Have we got now? Who are we going for? Who's going to win?
What about old Three Trees going the early crow with the Bombers?
I don't know what game he was watching last week, but I'm a Bomber supporter. And the outcome wasn't right.
No,
it's not right.
So 3 trees,
30 points, I think it was.
Yeah, it's a lazy 30.
It was a good game though. I've got to admit, the best things happened all year is watching Collingwood destroy themselves.
Without a doubt.
I tell you what, Melbourne's been a bit naughty.
Oh yeah,
if that was Essendon, we'd been banned for 3 years.
Well, there's gonna be more to come with that story.
Who are we going with the scallywag?
Matthew Guy.
Yeah, Matthew Guy.
Definitely.
Trying to sneak on without a union ticket to grub.
Tip, right?
Suki Lala.
McConnell Dow getting pulled up using cranes.
So we'll give it
excavators as cranes.
Obviously, condolences and a big shout out, and our thoughts and prayers are with the bridge collapse in America. Baltimore
Shocking.
bridge collapse. I think there's 20 construction workers working on. I think 6 have died.
6 are still
the
missing.
boat crashing into the bridge.
How's that? It went down like a deck of cards, didn't it?
Tell you what, wouldn't have done that in an Australian bridge. Would have bounced off. We built them tough.
He'd like to think so.
So condolences.
Just look at the Montague Bridge. That gets hit every week.
So, who did we go? Yeah, we got the Suki Lala. That's all done. So we better go out the same old way. Dare the struggle.
Dare to win.
You don't fight.
You lose.
And we're going out with Greek independence song. And I'm not pronouncing it because I can't say it.
Χρόνια με χτυπάτε, χρόνια στέκομαι, χρόνια με πουλάτε. πουλάτε και τα ανέχομαι. Χρόνια ο σκοπός σας να φανιστώ, Έλληνας χαμένος, πρόγραμμα βατό, Έλληνας θαμμένος, γη χωρίς Θεό. Μα εγώ είμαι Έλληνας, δεν θα πεθάνω, υπήρξα άρχοντας στον κόσμο απάνω. Είμαι αυτός που σου έχει μάθει τ' αλφαβητάριο, μη κάνεις λάθη. Εγώ σε γέννησα, σε έχω αναθρέψει κι ό,τι δικό σου μου το έχεις κλέψει. Μα εγώ είμαι Έλληνας, πάντα αντάρτης, άνθρωπος δίκαιος και δημοκράτης. Τώρα ζητιανεύω κι η ψυχή σου χαίρεται. Τώρα ξεπουλέμαι, μα ποιος Θεός το δέχεται. Τώρα μου ζητάτε τα υπάρχω μου, πως και την ψυχή μου που έχω πάνω μου δεν θα μου τα πάρεις ούτε από τον τάφο μου. Μα εγώ είμαι Έλληνας, δεν θα πεθάνω, υπήρξα άρχοντας στον κόσμο απάνω. Είμαι αυτός που σου έχει μάθει τ' αλφαβητάριο, μη κάνεις λάθη. Εγώ σε γέννησα, σε έχω αναθρέψει κι ό,τι δικό σου μου το έχεις κλέψει. Μα εγώ είμαι Έλληνας, πάντα αντάρτης, άνθρωπος δίκαιος και δημοκράτης. Μα εγώ είμαι Έλληνας, ευλογημένος, σε επαναστάσεις αναθρεμμένος. Έχω παλέψει, έχω νικήσει, παιδιά ανήμερα έχω λυγίσει. Δεν κάνω πίσω, θα πολεμήσω και τους ρουφιάνους θα τους διαλύσω. Αυτούς Ελλάδα μου που χρόνια τώρα τον δρόμο σ' άνοιξαν στην κατηφορά.
You've been listening to a 3CR podcast produced in the studios of independent community radio station 3CR in Melbourne, Australia. For more information, go to allthews.3cr.org.au. You've been listening to a 3CR podcast produced in the studios of independent community radio station 3CR in Melbourne, Australia. For more information, go to allthews.3cr.org.au.